We are in very, very difficult times. And, I know that the backlogs have been full, and most people will still have a very good year in 2009. I mean, we are sufficiently blessed that because we've been coming back little by little, that we will have a 2009 where we are even better than 2008, and that was a 15-year benchmark for us in terms of deliveries. And our customer support has improved tremendously and is beginning to show in all the surveys. But it's hard to be too excited when there is so much on the macro level that is causing industry around us to suffer and for people to lose jobs. And for me, I think it's important for us to recognize that what's going on in the world will also affect our industry, because we share suppliers with the automotive industry, which is probably down 40 to 50% over the last 5 months. Small business loans and loans to mid-sized companies, who are much of our supply base, are drying up and being pulled. Our customers, many of them which depend on financing, are unable to get financing. And so it's important for us to recognize that there will be issues, and that this is not an industry that is so much the chosen one that it defies the laws of gravity, and that we can't again see any adjustment to demand or to those constituents around us who will be affected by it. And so we look always, and maybe that's just my training of being responsible for so many companies and so many people, is to look at the macro and to look into the forward future and the vision and work backwards. And I think it's important for us to understand that we have to be smart about how we do business and how we view the business. And for me, we've worked very hard over the last few years to bring, MD back from the ashes and to turn dust to diamonds. And so we're going to be very conservative in our perspective, and we're going to surgically focus on different areas around the world where the demand is there and the demand for our aircraft. We don't run out and try to compete on every sale and in every area, because in the end we need a very high hit ratio. And unlike some of our peers whose businesses are much larger than ours, it's important for us to address that customer and that niche by really knowing them and holding their hands and building their businesses with them. And so, for me, this is a very important company in our portfolio, but it's also a labor of love. And part of that is because I have carried on a great legacy. I mean, there's tremendous history in MD helicopters going back to Howard Hughes. And to be able to be a part of bringing this company back and to see the excitement in the operators' eyes and to see our booth so full and so much excitement among operators and distributors and service centers and my people who have worked so hard to get here, makes this a great honor. And